There is a new trend emerging in the ordinal space called cursed ordinals, and in this live stream I'm going to be showing you guys, or cursed inscriptions, I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to inscribe this new emerging trend coming up now.
Francis Dude Uncensored.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a new trend in the ordinal space called cursed inscriptions or cursed ordinals, and it's popping off right now. This does look like a really good opportunity, and I just wanted to show you guys how to inscribe it. There also is a potential BRC20 token attached to this. I think a lot of people are inscribing the wrong token, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do all of these things. I also want you guys to, just have some patience here, because this was something that I kind of tweeted out last night, and, fell asleep on my bed with my son, and I woke up at 8:30 in the morning. So here I am, kind of got briefed on the situation. I did some of these inscriptions on my own, and I also did the BRC20 inscription. Before I go and share my screen, I want to let you guys know this. The BRC20 token, there's no indexer to tell us how much is left in the mint. There's no indexer to actually reflect what's in our wallet as yet. This is kind of like similar to the early days of the ordinals inscriptions, right? That took off about 4 months ago or so, okay? I want to make this clear as well, guys. We do not know what's actually going to become of this. Very similar to what we showed you guys with the BRC20 tokens. We didn't know what to make of this, if anything would become of it, as a matter of fact, okay? And sure enough, something did. It's all about, risk to reward ratio. Okay, you're risking a little bit for potentially something big in the future, okay? And that's what this is. So these cursed ordinals are essentially an ordinal or an inscription that'll have a negative number attached to it, meaning that how it was not registered on the actual inscription server, so to speak. Like on ordinals.com, you have plus 9 million, plus what, it doesn't say plus, but it says 9 million, 8 million, 7 million. This has a negative. It's like a bug, it didn't get inscribed properly, and that's that. Apparently, word on crypto Twitter street is that how the devs will fix this, and we don't know if when the devs fix this issue, if the ones that are currently being inscribed, the cursed inscriptions, will actually reflect as positive inscriptions, or if those cursed inscriptions will remain as negative when these devs fix this. And if they don't get rectified as positive inscriptions, then the ones that are negative supposedly should hold value, rarity, and all this shit. I don't know. This is how I can simplify it for you guys. I just think it's a, the risk to reward is worth it, and that's what I'm going with. Investing 101. What am I risking? Well, it's the same thing. Is the transactions on Bitcoin pretty high right now? Okay, well, if it's high, then, my inscription fee might be higher. So it might cost you $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 for one text inscription, so on and so forth. A lot of people are doing pictures. Let me stop flapping my flapper, and let me get right to the damn, sharing my screen here. Okay, we ain't doing nothing cute today. We're not doing, no freaking chit-chattering. Let's get right to the content. Whoever makes it, makes it. Who doesn't, who doesn't. Okay, so last night I did tweet this out, guys, right here. Do you own any, cursed inscriptions? It is. Okay? Cursed inscription is. 1 second, man. Fuck is happening here now? 1 second, guys. Okay, we're good. Let's get messages on fucking Telegram. Okay, here we go. So I did tweet this out last night. Fell asleep, couldn't do nothing there. I'm up right now, and here we go. On Twitter, cursed inscriptions, you put that in, you're going to see a lot of shit going on here. So this guy apparently did a collection. He's calling it, whatever you want to call it, 10K collection, okay? Get familiar with cursedordinals.com. You could revere cursedordinals.com similar to ordinals.com, right? It's like the directory for these various cursed inscriptions. And, as we can see the latest ones right here. I'll just refresh that, and it'll tell us the latest one. So it looks like we're over 50,000 right now, okay? People are, they're minting of this CRSD, 1,000 max mint, okay, guys? Very similar to what you saw on, the other side of ordinals.com, okay? And you can revere luxordinal.com as your unisat website. Here is where you will be inscribing these particular cursed inscriptions, okay? Okay, so this is your inscription service tool, like Unisat and like the others that you use, Ordinals, Bot, and such. And this is like your ordinals.com, but it's cursed ordinals, okay? So as you can see right here, I messed around, and this is what I inscribed. Cursed inscription, I get it. Cursed as in it's spooky, but I did a little, little twist to it, as in cursed as in fuck you, as in Francis Dude Uncensored. So I went with that shit, just dinking around, okay? I also messed around with this, CRSD. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this is already minted out. I don't know, okay? But I'm just doing it anyways. There is a metric we could go by, and I'll share that with you guys. So this is what it looks like, minus 44991 or whatever your number is, not, without the minus. That's when you didn't do it properly. Don't worry, we'll go over all of this. A lot of people are looking at this CRSD over here. I don't believe this is the one, okay? This is not the one. I don't think so. This was told on Twitter by a guy. I'll share that with you guys too. So be careful. This is not on Unisat. This is not the one here. You need to do it on the website I just showed you, which was the Lux. Was it Lux Ordinals? Yeah. Okay, guys. So we'll get to that shortly. There is a guy who did a really nice tweet and a thread on this. He says this needs to be minted 42,000 times to mint out fully. There are currently only 11K total of negative inscriptions, so I think there's a ways to go. This was 11 hours ago. Okay, guys, as you saw on my tweet right here, 14 hours ago, I gave you guys the heads up saying, yo, bro, there's something happening. I'm too fucking tired. I'm going to go sleep with my son. Whoever gets it, gets it. I'm happy for y'all. And I went to bed 14 hours ago. And the guy who wrote a really nice thread on this said this 11 hours ago, right? He's going by 42,000 times, right? So if the mint now is maximum 1,000, and at that time, there was 11,000, numbers of cursed inscriptions. Right now we're at 51,000. The majority of these inscriptions that was happening here were in the earlier days actually JPEGs. Okay, now we're seeing a lot of the text inscriptions or the BRC20 inscriptions happening. So you might still have a chance, okay? So what I'm trying to say, guys, is this. Let's take a click on this. Right now, we're at about 52,000 inscriptions, okay? If what this guy is telling us, saying that how it has to be 42,000 times for this to be, fully minted out, okay? Because he's thinking the supply is 42 million. I don't know where he got his intel or his data from, but if we're going to go off of that, we might still have a chance to mint something if it's at 51, knowing that how the majority of the earlier inscriptions were JPEGs. You see what I'm saying? So do this at your own risk. When I say this, I mean, you might lose your Bitcoin, you might get the physical inscription in your wallet, but it may not be fucking no tokens there because it might already be minted out. But my point is there's no indexer to tell us if it's already minted out. So what I would say is I wouldn't recommend you guys do anything like what I did. I did a mass inscription. If you guys want to do this, probably do like 1,000 a mint or something. It'll cost you like $5 depending on what Bitcoin is on, okay? And this is what I've inscribed. Let me go here. I think I did 100 or some shit. Right? Let me just see here. Yeah, anyways, let's carry on, guys. So this is what you'll do, okay? So first things first, okay, go to luxordinal.com. Okay, that's where you're going to go. And right here is where you're going to put in your receiving Taproot wallet address only. Okay, guys? Taproot. Okay, so let's just go here. I'm going to go unisat. Holy fuck, unisat. Don't worry, I got like 100 wallets. Anyways, so I'm pretty... Dude, I just spent like about fucking $2,000 right here, okay? I spent like 2,000, so my wallet may not have much BTC in it. But anyways, just for the example's sake, we'll go like this. You put in your Taproot wallet address like I just did. Cool. Okay, this is very important. If you're doing a picture, okay, this is how you choose it. Wherever the bracket is on is what you're going to be inscribing, okay? So if you're doing a picture, you'll choose file. If you're doing like a text, which is like words, you do that. You can do .sats, domains, and all that shit. BRC20 mint, you could come here, okay? So let's just say we want to get the BRC20 mint. We're going to click BRC20 mint, ladies and gentlemen. Put in your Taproot address. Then we're going to come down here. The ticker for this is CRSD. I want to make this clear, guys. We do not know if there's any left. There might be a little bit left. So tread at your own risk, okay? Okay, guys? Amount, we believe it is 1,000 max. And repeat how much you want. If you want one inscription of 1,000, if you want two, which will give you pretty much 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, whatever the fuck you want, you go ahead. Okay, so let's just say it was 10. You'll come down here. Make sure you know the transactions on the mempool. So let me go like this. MEM pool space. We're looking, it's very cheap right now, guys. Okay, 52 sats, give or take. Okay, so let's just do 52. I always like to give it a little bit extra just in case if shit just gets crazy out of nowhere. So let's just say we go for 64. Pay very close attention. This is where people are fucking up. You need to make sure both of these boxes are enabled and clicked. I'm going to come to the live chat soon, don't worry. maybe Roy and Dev could accommodate people in the meantime. Okay, so make sure you click this. If you don't click this, this is going to be a regular inscription and it's going to be worthless. And even if you do click this and you get it as a curse inscription, it still might be worthless. But you know what? Degens will be motherfucking degens. So here we go. Cursed inscription, click, enable, CPF, click, cool. All right, now, you know, just click inscribe. This comes up. This guy wants a fucking tip. Give him his little 2,000 sat tip. It's about 53 cents. And then from here now, you want to click the inscribe button, but make sure this is clicked. This is clicked because I fucked up a couple times. I think when you press some other buttons, it kind of like unclicks it, okay? So let's recheck this. Enable CPFP click. Cursed inscriptions clicked or checked. CRSD is the ticker. The maximum is 1,000. You could do what you want here in terms of repeat. I did up to 100. Okay, make sure, guys, BRC20 mint is in brackets like this. When you click it, the dot does not, you know, get bold. It's just this. Okay, so the brackets indicates that's the one that you want to mint. All right, everything is good. We're going to go to inscribe now. Invalid mint amount. What the hell did I do wrong? Invalid mint amount. Oh, see, everything reset. You see that? So, CRSD. Okay, guys, make sure your stuff is in there correctly. And we were giving the example of 10. Okay, I'm going to go to inscribe. Boom. Now you're going to get the address to send the Bitcoin, and you're also going to get how much Bitcoin you're going to need to send to make this inscription happen, okay, for this BRC. So we'll copy the address like this, and I'm pretty fucking broke right now. Do I have enough for this? Yeah, I do. Fuck, I'll just do it anyways. So send. I'm going to put that in right there. Okay, so I got BC1 PDY, and we know the Bitcoin that they want is right here. So I'm going to go 0.002. 40750. Okay, and getting real tight, boy. Let's just give this guy 58. Okay, everything should work. Yeah, so pretty much I think I went over the Bitcoin. Yeah, so I don't have enough Bitcoin for this. As I just said, I just spent like 2,000. But once you do that, guys, what you need to do is press fucking send or next, send, and keep this this page open. Okay, keep this open, because what's going to happen now, it's going to, you know, check in mempool, then it's going to say a transaction was accepted. Then you're going to see your page kind of look like this. Inscription transaction, which tells you where your Bitcoin is being sent and where it's at in terms of the mempool. And then after that, once that goes through, you're going to get something that looks like this, which I fucked up on. Right? This is when I was testing it out. I did. So this is good to show you guys. How did I fuck up on this? Again, when I came over here, right? Over here. Back, sorry guys. When I came over here, I pressed something, and then this here unchecked. You see that? How it's now unchecked off on its own. So I inscribed a regular inscription. So make sure this is clicked on, because it does go off and on its own. Okay, guys. And once all of that is confirmed, I don't know. Let me check one. Like, did a bunch of fucking things here. I don't even know what the fuck this is. What is this? Okay, yeah, this is a good one, right? Then you should see this. That's how you verify if it went through. Okay, guys. After you did, after you did this phase here and you paid, you know, your page at the bottom will look like this. And this is for your Bitcoin transaction. And then if your inscription went through, ladies and gentlemen, let's do one more example before I go to the live chat. I was going to do an uploaded video, but I figured I'll do fucking live stream and get this out the way. Holy crap, bro. This space is crazy. Okay. Once again, put in your Taproot wallet address here. Okay. Okay. So mine's, it's going to be right here. Lord have mercy. Come on, bro. You're fucking balling. We're going to click that. Put that there. Again, if you are doing pictures, you're not choosing text, you're not choosing nothing, not BRC, you're doing files. Go ahead. Choose whatever file you fucking want from your computer. Put that in there. Make sure that how your gas is fine. Make sure you check the mempool. Something like around, I don't know, 60, 50, some shit like that should be good. Make sure this is clicked, guys. Very important, or else you're going to get screwed like me, right? In my first try and, you know, get a normal inscription. Click enable CPFP. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but in the example, they showed us to do it like that. What is this? Yeah, I didn't choose a file, right? And it's the same process like what I just showed you. Make sure you have enough Bitcoin. Click inscribe. Tip the damn cheap-ass miner. He always jacks up the tip every single time you use it. 1 minute is 10K, then it's 20K, then it's 30K, then it's fucking 50K sats. Inscribe, and The same thing follows. You will be led to a screen that looks like this. Make sure you keep this open once your transaction is being processed, or else you might lose it, ladies and gentlemen. What is the latest inscriptions we're seeing on cursedordinals.com? It appears that people are still, oh, we got a meme coming in now. You know what's happening here, guys? Oh, fuck. I'm giving you guys the alpha before I even fucking do this shit. You know what's happening here now? Motherfuckers are trying to mint BRC20 tokens on the other side on here now, and are expecting it might be worth something. So again, as we're live, we're seeing meme amount 1 coming in. Are people trying to mint the BRC20 tokens with the same supply on this end for whatever reason? Holy shit, bro. I'm about to get really degenny over here. I swear to God, I was going to take a break from content, a break from all this to do some research on some things, but the market's not giving me a chance to do that. So again, this is just in. We have meme amount 1. You guys know that was the max mint. They're coming in on this side of things. It's getting fucking wild, bro. Fucking hell. I think I might get on the damn bandwagon. Why not? I might do 100 amount 1, see where that fucking goes. I think what I'm getting out of this in real time is, it appears as though we are having copies. Let's call them copies of those original BRCs coming across, right? That was inscribed the regular way. That's coming across in the cursed inscription space right now. Are they going to be worth anything? Who knows? Who knows? But if you don't have any, it'll be a tragedy if it does. And you literally are watching people inscribing this. I'm not saying go do it. All I'm saying is this is what common sense is telling me why people are trying to mint out, particular tokens here. Very interesting stuff. Okay, and I will get to the live chat shortly. Okay, so people are still also inscribing CRSD. Okay, guys? So again, I don't know if this is still available. We don't have that indexer to tell us this, okay? What I could tell you though, where is that unisat? This is not the one. That's what I could tell you. You do not come to unisat to inscribe this. You are inscribing the wrong shit. Okay, you're just going to waste your time. This supply does say 42 million, yeah, and that's what people are going off of. But you do not come to unisat to inscribe this, or else you're going to be very disappointed, okay? When it's all said and done. Speaking about saying and doing, what are you guys saying and doing in the live chat? What do we got here? Yo, what's up, guys? What up? What up? How you doing? How you doing? All good. Thank you for joining. We have otherwise as well. Exile. If it takes effort, most people wouldn't do it. We get the highest reward that pay. Someone says, yo, are you guys inscribing this? Are you guys doing this? What's going on? Let me know. Go back to the stream for step by step. Let me just tell you guys something right now, right? Like, again, I don't know what's going to become of this. I don't. But it's almost like when nobody gave a fuck about BRCs at the beginning, and then it blew up, and then everybody starts to give a fuck. Right? So, I don't know. Again, don't get me wrong. I think the original BRCs, when I first tapped into that, I was like, holy crap, this was cool. And I had much more conviction and bullish about that more. This, I really don't know. But, the entry price is very fucking cheap. So, I want to be fucking with that. You guys need anything from me? Let me know, man. What you guys want? Any questions? Let me know. I got a busy fucking day today. Just wanted to get this out to show you guys how things, what's happening in the space. Pretty much dropped everything to make this live stream. So let me know. What do you guys want from me? As you guys try to figure out what that is, I will be looking at something on this. Hey, Dev, I think we should start to mint some memes on this cursed inscriptions, brother. Just to see if we got some. And as I'm looking over here, I could take a little scroll back and look at over here. Any other BRCs coming in? Let me see. What is this? So that's the cursed. Okay, right? A bunch of JPEGs are coming in. So it looks like this guy's doing a collection, right? Another sort of strategy you guys could implement or incorporate is, maybe some of the successful, ordinal projects from the regular ordinal side of things comes over here like this, right? What is this? This is the punks, right? Or maybe like, I think the frogs are doing good right now. Some people might want to inscribe some frogs, right? The Bitcoin frogs, and all that shit. So that's all I got to show y'all. This is what's happening right now. What you guys got for me? Can you please show again how to how it have to look when it's finished? Okay, I'll do that. No problem. Okay, so after you've done all of this, after you've inscribed, okay, if that's what you're referring to, after you have made your inscription, okay, it should look like the. Oh, you're talking about. I think you're talking about here, right? So this is how it would look like. You guys probably have done this before. If you're using brc-20.io, this is how their inscription service works, right? So you press send. Now the mempool is confirming your transactions. You leave this tab open where you just used to inscribe, and then from there now, you're going to see all this populate. The first is the Bitcoin chain, the mempool, and then right here you're going to have the actual inscription. Well, this is the wrong fucking one, so let's close that. Then after there, you will have the inscription showing up here, cursedordinals.com mempool.space, and that's it. And this will tell you if it was verified, like if it was actually processed and inscribed. Okay, so click it like this. Make sure you see the minus. Okay, minus whatever the number is. Okay, so if you just did yours, and let's just say the latest number, inscription number we're talking about for the cursed ones, that is right here, 52,430. Well, you should see a minus 52,431, if that makes sense. What else we got going on? Do you guys want me to do it over again? How does cursed ordinals work? Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Okay, I'll do it over again. Okay, guys, from A to Z, okay? So looksordinal.com, the website that I'm currently on right now, is like your unisat. This is your cursed inscription service tool, okay? Or whatever you want to call it. So think of this as unisat fucking.io. where you come to inscribe, okay? Think of cursedordinals.com as ordinals.com, which is your directory to verify inscriptions. Cool. So since we're at looksordinal.com and we want to inscribe cursed ordinals, first you need to give them your Taproot wallet address, like I've already done here for my Unisat wallet, okay? Very important. Depending on if you want to inscribe art, you'll keep it on files. See these brackets? So these brackets now indicate that this is the type of file or inscription that you want to inscribe, okay? If you want to do a text, well, make sure the bracket's on text. So if you wanted to say something like, I am doing a cursed inscription, that's your text, you'll choose that, okay? If you want to do the BRC20 mint, which may or may not already been minted out, you'll click BRC20 mint. So let's just say it was BRC20 mint you were doing. So make sure the brackets is on there like it is. Ticker, it was CRSD. Amount, it looks like it was 1,000 was the max. And this is how much inscriptions you want to do in one transaction. Do you want one at max 1,000? Do you want two at max 1,000, which will give you 2,000 tokens, 3,000 tokens, 5,000 tokens, whatever tickles your fancy. Okay, and then we're going to click max. But I will recommend you come over to the mempool, and it does say 55. Great. Okay, I still like to add a little bit extra. So I will add it to about 62 sats per VB. Cool. Very important part here. Make sure this is checked off. This is checked off. Cursed inscriptions are checked off. Enable CPFP is also checked off. If it's not, you're not going to get the cursed inscription. You will get a regular inscription. Once you do that, this inscribe button, you can press that, and then the miner is going to tell you that how he wants some more money. So minimum tipping is 1,000 sats for the miner. That auto-populates. You'll click the inscribe button once again. Once you do that, another page, you're going to be directed to this page, which is the payment page. They're going to have the amount of Bitcoin you need to send along with the payment address, okay? So copy the payment address and whatever wallet you're using. Again, Unisat over here. You will go to, see, send. We're sending them some Bitcoin. Put that in there. This is the amount of Bitcoin you need to send. You'll type in that Bitcoin here. Put it to fast, custom. You can put it to 61 sats. Next, pay. Once you start to pay and you send your Bitcoin, keep this page open. You have to keep this page open. That's very important. I cannot guarantee you if you do not keep this page open that you will get your tokens or your cursed inscription. I cannot guarantee you that. So make sure this is open up until you see things looking like this. Okay? You'll see like this text IDs being sent to you in the form of links. The first will be your mempool, which is your Bitcoin transaction. the second one right here, as you can see, cursed ordinals will be your actual cursed inscription that validates that you indeed did inscribe a cursed inscription because you see the minus. I hope that makes sense, and I don't mind taking some more questions to go over this if that is a little bit too much for you. Crypto changes lives. Yes, so I hope that helped you out. Crypto changes lives, broski. True TCLer. I hope that helped you out. What do we got here? Any alpha? Well, the alpha was the curse token. Again, it may already been minted out. We don't have the luxury of unisat.io on scanning that to see the index of how many is being minted. So I just went degen. I would say this, just because we cannot, we don't know how much is already minted. I will say, if you choose to still roll the dice on this to see if there's still any available, just do one max of 1,000. I pretty much did about fucking $600 for 100 inscriptions. So that's $1,200. And then I went ham on some other shit. It went to like 2K. And now I'm like, okay, well, I spent 2K. I'm going to calm the fuck out now. Because remember what I said, the risk to reward is worth it. But when you start going into the thousands, it's like, bro, calm down, But we'll see what happens. Okay, what else have we got? Anything else? Let me go back to the chat. Why is SHNT at 5 cents? I don't fucking know. Do I look like the owner of SHNT? Remember, SHNT was a community token. Even if I was the owner, how the fuck would I know? You guys tell me. Who's fucking... You got fucking SHNT, you tell me. You got it fucking probably before me. I start the mint at 40%, bro. Fuck. What about Sat's names as cursed inscriptions? Yeah, good point. So I did fuck around with that. I could show you how that is. Let's go like this. Okay, so I did do a last inscription. I started to mess around with .sats, and I'll show you guys. Again, I don't know where this is going to go. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. What was this? No, that was a cursed inscription. Could have been one of these guys. Yeah. So this is what I was doing for these cursed inscriptions, right? One thing that I realized when I was doing .sats domains, I not overlooked, but not underestimated, but I didn't even think of doing emojis or emojis, whatever the fuck emojis I think it's called. These emojis, right? So, the shit.sats, right? The whale.sats, those ones would sell good, right? And they're all gone a long time ago on the original .sats domains. Again, I don't know what this is what I'm doing. I'm doing emojis. Right? I think a lot of people are trying out different things. I also tried out, I think, curse.sats, but there's no way to know if they're already gone. The rocket.sats. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying. And I also, what else did I do? Here. I did CRSD.sats, but that's probably already gone for sure. Right? So I would just say if you guys wanted to dink around, those are some pointers that you might want to test out. I don't think people are thinking of the emojis for the .sats. But then again, nothing might ever become of this, and we all might say, all right, it was worth a try. For me, I'm down $2,000 worth of BTC. What can I say? Yeah, and the guy with like, why is it at 5 cents? I don't fucking know. People minted it at 0.003 cents. Do the fucking math. Fuck, you guys, what? Don't get me started with that shit. Don't get me started with that shit. What else do we got? What's next for BRC20s? Yeah, I mean, we spoke about this yesterday. I don't want to repeat the same thing, regurgitate the same stuff. But I think it's going to be something with Lightning Network. And right now, hey, let's see what this curse stuff's all about. Again, as I said, right? So when I first got into ordinals and I first got into BRC20 and I was the first one to show you guys BRC20s on YouTube, how was that even possible? That was possible because I actually was doing research. So this is my studio room, guys, okay? Give you guys a little camera view of that, okay? This is my studio room over here. Cool. Right? And I also have a research room. And before I got into ordinals and BRC20 tokens, what was I doing? I was spending a lot more time in my research room because that's where I actually could, do homework. I could find gems and I could think. So the past little while after that, what happened was, well, TCL, Francis Dune Uncensored, was not doing any more homework or research. He was showing the world what he found, and he was making people who was listening to him and how to mint Pepe, how to do memes. He was making them fucking rich. Why? Because I changed bum fucking lives. When people ask me, what do I do for a living? I'm like, fuck. I'm an investor. I am all about emerging industries. I change bum lives. That's what I tell them. It's the best way to say it, right? I could say 100 different things, but that one I think really defines it the best. So if I am not doing research, if I'm not trying to find out the next big gem, what that is, then what am I doing? Right? I can't really bring much value. So my point is, I was going to take the next few days to do that, to get back, to regroup. We did good. We showed everybody BRCs. They made some money, right? But then this popped up. So I couldn't really do that. But that's what I want to do and I have to do. Okay, there is a check availability button. Damn, bro, show me that. Where is it at, bro? Please drop that in the freaking damn live chat because that would help my ass out a lot. And I might have to end the stream and go ahead and start doing my thing. Could somebody... Okay, how about this? There's some alpha right here. You guys want some alpha? Check this out. So on Looks Ordinal, they do have a $ UNIV universe token. I don't know if this is old or what, but I did see this morning. The project's utility token will soon be bridged from Ethereum to Bitcoin. Okay, it's called Universe Token or UNIV BRC. Join our Discord. Looks Ordinal is a rarity garden project. Read more about it here. Fuck. I don't know. Should we read it? Let's read it. All about Rarity Garden. 2022. They're talking about 2022 Rarity Garden. So okay, looks like this is a team that has produced a product before. They're into the metaverse. Again, you guys can read this on your own time. I didn't really make this video for that. But that might be some alpha there for you guys as Universe Token. Join their Discord and see what they're chit-chatting about. What else you guys got for me in the live chat? Let's go. Oh, yeah, we're talking about that scanning tool, right? Where is that, broski? PG. RC says, SHNT is doing better than most BRC20 tokens. Holding pretty strong in my opinion. Imperial West, MB, if I came off as rude, oh no, bro. Well, was that you? Why is it asked at 5 cents now, bro? Maybe I came across as rude. I don't know. Maybe it was me. I don't know. Francis, you have changed my life. Awesome, bro. Remember, you took action though, Govin. You took action. Imperial West says, just wondering if any news out. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, again, right? If I am making content, it's very hard for me to think on the back end of things. The back end of things is, you know, business side of things. How do I make everything better? Whether that's, you know, value in my content, adding utility to maybe SHNT or the ordinals, or what's the next big hunch that we're expected to blow up in this Bitcoin DeFi space, right? That's why I need to take a few, you know, a couple days at least, maybe a little bit more to really start, you know, getting the shovel out and start digging the ground and seeing what I find, because there's some gems out there. And I feel like if I'm making content like this every day, it's taken away from that time spent there to show you guys, you know, like how we showed you guys BRC20s and we were led to believe it was going to blow the fuck up. Okay, are you guys okay and understand how to do this now? Okay, and if you do understand and you know how to do it, do you have any cursed ordinals? A lot of guys, when I made, well, not because of my tweet, I can't say that, but guys were, you know, I think when I made the tweet, it was about 3,700 of them, right? And then I wake up this morning and I'm like, okay, let me get a video out. I'm doing my video. And then see the guys in my chat, they're showing me all kind of like 9K cursed inscriptions, and I'm showing them my 47,000 one. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that was from my tweet or they just found out on their own, but I mean, it's not secret hidden knowledge. It's pretty, you know, it's spoken about very publicly on Twitter, so it's not like if it's a secret or anything. Okay, so PG says just above select fee rate when you enter the .sats name. So so PG, how about this? The .sats show. How about the BRC20? Can we do it for that as well to see how much was minted already from the cursed? If you know what I'm talking about. So the cursed BRC20 token on the cursedordinals.com website, right? Not on Unisat or Looks Ordinal. Could we scan that as well? So let me repeat what you said there. So you said select free rate when you enter the .sats domain, just above that. Okay. Let me try that again. Okay, so I think I still got to put in an address here. Okay, let's go there. Let's say .sats. Okay, let me just say, I don't know, frickin' michael .sats. Okay. Oh, check availability? Are you talking about that? Damn, bro. Is that what this is? Oh, fuck. Okay, so guys, what the fuck? Okay, guys. So for .sats, thank you so much for that, our viewer. So for .sats, you could check it. Damn, bro. Holy fuck. Yo, hold on. I gotta do something. 1 sec. I want to see if my whale went through. Damn, bro. I'm gonna spend some time here now. Yeah, buddy. I own it. So it says 1 of 1. So I guess I own that one because I did do one. How about the shit? Do I own the shit? Let me see. Yeah, buddy, I own that one too, but I don't know what's going to happen to that. But thank you so much from our viewer telling me about that. That's awesome to know for .sats, guys. So again, if you want to check the availability, at least for .sats, you could do that by clicking the check availability after you entered the .sats domains. Now, I would love to know if that is the same fucking case for this. Option? No, it doesn't appear unless it's somewhere else. I don't think we have that option here, guys, for the BRC20 mint in terms of knowing how much is has already been minted out. But that was some really good alpha there by our viewer, PG. Thank you so much, PG, for that alpha. So TDM says, bro, I did that horrible bridge only to get $1 airdrop from Alex Wallet. I thought I would see 800x. So I don't know about $1. It depends on how much you bridged over, right? So I explained that it's 0.9 of the B20 token you'll get for every dollar you bridge. So did you just do like $1 or something? Or I don't know. I know some other people, they were very grateful for that. They got quite a lot depending on how much you bridged over. Now remember with that, you're calculating the bridge fee, right? Based on how much units in value, in dollars you got. Because the capital you sent over is yours. It's yours. That's not how much you are investing to get these free tokens. So depending on how much you bridged over, what was that fee for that bridge is how much you spent on this. So the extras, depending, we did an example on that. It could be 33x, it could be fucking, I think it was one was like 60x, something like that, based off of $3.50. Hope that makes sense. But this live stream isn't about that. TDM. Okay, what else do we got here? We have, so are you guys good? You guys know how to do this? Let me know. I could go over it one last time for the viewers who just joined. So MetaMask asks, what's your take on this? On what? I have no idea what I'm doing, That's all, bro. That's all you need to know, man. Don't worry about it. Figure out what it is after you got it. Okay? Again, I'm being sarcastic, but I remember in like last year's bull run or last 2 years bull run, we were getting to all these damn fucking projects. Everything was fucking mooning. I was like, bro, invest now, research later, bro. Obviously, it was sarcasm involved with that. But this has similar vibes. I'm too late. Well, you're not too late. If you're talking about the cursed inscriptions from the JPEG standpoint, that you can still do. But if you're talking about from the BRC20 standpoint, you might be too late. You might not. I just don't know how much is left. And I think a lot of people are doing this the wrong way, where they're coming over to, do I have it open still? No, I don't, but they're coming over to here, unisat, search, and people are coming like this, and they're searching curse CRSD, and they're like, oh shit, only 32%'s been minted. Okay, well, it looks like I got some time. All right, so let me go like this. CRSD, I want 100. Oh my god, before it sells out. Oh, sorry, I want 1,000. And then I want to put this up to fucking 24. Or, well, now they limit us. It used to be 100, but now it's 24. I saw 100 the other day, so they keep going back and forth. And they're coming here. Do not do this. Do not do this. It's like a fucking vampire. Do not do it. Show it the X. You are not getting the right one. You need to come on over here to do it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might be too late for that BRC, but for the images, if you think this is going to have value, if you think they're going to stay cursed in terms of the negative, after these devs or whatever fixes this, according to, that's the word on the street, right? Everything might kind of like reflect back to normal inscriptions. But if it doesn't, it might actually have a rarity value, according to degens. But if you value these things for their JPEGs that's still under 100K, right, then go for it. Me personally, I think the BRC20 side seems a little bit more desirable from an extra standpoint, unless you got, I would say, these ones under 10K, under 1,000, you know, the first set, those might have some value. But the actual JPEGs coming out now might still have value, but not as much, or maybe have none. So I just think if you were able to get the BRC20, if it's still available, that might be your best shot. But at this point, I think it's a little bit too risky to do any sort of mass inscriptions for this BRC20 of the cursed one, because, yeah, it might be sold out. But hey, if you're willing to throw $5 at it for 1,000, I think even, you know, even at this point, it still might be worth it because it's only $5. You're not going to lose that much, if that makes sense. Okay, what else do we got there? You guys said, no, I invested in BRC since April, since you dropped the video. I was talking about the cursed inscriptions. That's exactly what I'm showing you, broski, LB. I am talking about cursed inscriptions. Am I too late? Right, so I am talking about cursed inscriptions as well. And thank you for being a supporter since the earlier days of ordinals. Big bro, I'm still holding my Pepe bags to go back to withdraw my initial. Yeah, dude, Pepe, I mean, again, you know, like, look, I don't know how to say this to people, but like, I always show you guys, for the most part, at the cheapest, lowest price possible. And Pepe was that at the mint phase. Yes, Pepe went down, but if you divide whatever the price is right now by 0.003, Pepe is still very, you know, from an extra standpoint, it's doing its thing. Yes, did meme coins hype kind of fizzled out a bit? Of course it did. Of course it did. But would we see another wave 3 for BRC20 tokens? I believe so. Are we going to see a Bitcoin DeFi pump coming up in the summer? I believe so. Now, if we believe those things, or if I believe those things, right? And, you know, we're looking at the ecosystem that encompasses this space. Well, it's the BRC20 tokens, like the Pepes and the memes and the Ordis of the world. So if I believe that those things are going to flourish, the Bitcoin DeFi space, the fucking, you know, what you call it, the infrastructure, Lightning Network might come into place, well, I'm going to hold on to it. That's just me. That's me. But if you think you need money and you need to get whatever it is, you go for it, bro. You take care of yourself. Okay? You do what you got to do. Yeah, exactly. MetaMask says it here. Cursed sats names doesn't make sense. How does people check with it the right one? Example, what? Okay, let me read it again. Cursed sats don't make sense. How does people check which is the right one? Example, 100.sats and cursed 100.sats. Very good you know, point there. So the same thing I was telling my guys, I was like, .sats domains don't make sense for this cursed inscriptions. Right? Because it may coincide with the ones that already reside and exist with the green check mark. But this is the thing. The cursed inscriptions are the negative ones. So they can't be as same as the ones that are, you know, let's just say the whale emoji, right? Emoji. I don't know why I can't get that right. The whale emoji .sats, right? That's on the regular inscriptions, positive inscriptions, let's call it. And then the ones that's on the cursed inscriptions, the whale.sats. Those are two different things. Right? I don't think it's not the same thing. It's not like that. It's like literally like on a different directory. Right? But it's on a different directory, but on the same network. And again, I'm not a fucking developer. I'm not that nerdy. I'm not that much of a geek. I don't know the differences. Like, oh shit, speaking of that, I do have a meeting with one though. In about an hour, right, Dev, is it? I got a meeting with a Bitcoin developer, so I could ask him. Sorry guys, this is rude. Yeah, at 12. So I could ask him how all of this works, but they are on different directories, so to speak. So it's not the same thing, but I'm with you on that. It doesn't really make sense. I just inscribed about 4 of them, see wherever it goes, it goes. It's like a parallel universe. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Okay, what do we got here? Anonymous, but where would you sell it? Brother! You're asking me the same questions, Anonymous. People were asking me about BRC20 tokens. But where do you sell it? I'm like, brother, this is the good thing of getting into an early, high, potentially high potential sort of new asset class. You want to get it at these stages, bro. Because why? When the rest of the market catches up with you, they tend to pump your bags. So let that work out itself. Again, I don't know if anything is going to become of this. Let me make that clear. I don't know. Okay? But what I do know is from an investor standpoint, the risk to reward is worth it. That's all. That's all. And that's the same line of thinking I had with BRC20 tokens, and it made me a few $100K. Let's just put it like that. See what I'm saying? So I'm willing to roll the dice on this one too. Phenomenal cost. Okay. Are we all understood and clear here, ladies and gentlemen? I could go over this one last stinking time, and I will do that because I know we got people coming in and out. So, ladies and gentlemen, luxordinal.com is like your unisat.io. Here is where you'll come to inscribe your cursed ordinals or inscriptions. I'm calling it cursed inscriptions, cursed ordinals, either one, same shit, okay? Then you got cursedordinals.com, okay? That is like your ordinals.com directory. So you could search the ID and it'll tell you the inscription number. So you know that you got yours, okay? First thing you need to do is give them your taproot, ordinal address like this. Put that there. You need to choose, are you doing a picture? Then you click files. Are you doing a text? I love TCL. I love Francis doing uncensored. He changed my bum life. Then you go to text. .sats domains, like we just said, I don't think it makes sense, but who knows? This is brand new. What we think today may not be the same line I'm thinking tomorrow. So if you want to do that, you can do that too. BRC20 mint, you click BRC20 mint. Make sure the brackets are around it. Put in the ticker for that, which is CRSD. This may already be minted out. I cannot stress that enough. The max is 1,000. Repeat that by 10. Okay, so now you're getting 10,000. Okay, guys. So it looks like the gas went up. Let's take a look. 87. They're saying 88. So if oh god, which one do I have open? Yeah, 87. Sorry. Yeah, 88. I would just tell you guys to put that fucking thing to 102. Okay, very important. I even messed up here. Okay, although I had this checked, it unchecks by itself if you click around on the website. This has to be checked because you want a cursed inscription. Okay, guys, go to inscribe and then you're gonna see a box populate saying you gotta tip the miner. Okay, 2,000 sats. He gets it. Okay, then you click the inscribe button. This is the payment address, guys. Copy that. See, copied. Here's the amount of Bitcoin you need to pay right on top here. Okay, guys? So if you're using your Unisat wallet, which is like buggy as shit all the time, you'll just do a normal Bitcoin payment, which I think we all know how to do. Put in the payment address, put in the amount of Bitcoin, send it over. Keep this payment tab open because it needs to verify your payments coming in, and it'll tell you. And once you do that, see this? Check in the mempool. Your page should look something like this, guys. Okay? This is your Bitcoin transaction. Wait for this to go through, which is the mempool. You'll see the arrow here or here. Once this block comes into here, then you should see something looking like this. Fuck you. Here's my middle finger. I salute you. Okay? With the freaking minus some. If that makes sense. And that's it. That's how you do it. What do we got here? Okay, so we have FSP. Bro, I didn't know how to. I see your name for the past 3 years. I don't know how to pronounce it still. Special. There we go. SPESHAL. For special. Imagine the rarity, but again, I don't think all PNGs were inscribed will have value. Listen, I don't think like much pictures after 10K is going to have much value. But what I could say is this. If these cursed inscriptions, cursed ordinals are a thing where, okay, these developers, whoever they are, upgrades this software where that's it, you cannot do this anymore, and whatever was inscribed as cursed stays as a cursed inscription, as a negative, forever, that will have value, I think. So again, so what are we at right now for cursed inscriptions? close that. We are at number. Are you guys getting some memes? Look, somebody's doing meme, bro. Who the fuck is this? This is probably meme himself. That guy's always like onto something, bro. Memes, right? So let's just say this was the last ever 52,530 was the last ever curse inscription you could do because the devs or whatever whoever it is responsible for fixing this, and it's capped at that. Those 52,530 I think will have value just because you can never do another curse inscription ever again. That just alone will give it value. Now, let's just say that how this number continues and it goes, and nothing ever gets fixed, right? With this, I don't think much is going to hold value. Maybe the first like 100, first 1,000, you know. However, if the BRC20 token actually becomes a thing, I think that's where the most bang for the buck is. But if I had to put a bet on it, I think that people minted that out already by now. By now, maybe. I don't know. But it's probably like at least in the late 90s, bro. 95%. So you might have a shot at it still. Okay. How long does it take for confirmation? Johnny asks. Well, Johnny, it depends on Bitcoin's network. So let's just see right now. It's not that bad right now, bro. It should take, like, depending on the next block. So blocks are going, look at this. 47 minutes. Every 7 minutes, block seems to be going. 4 minutes. So one block was 51 minutes ago, 47. That's about 4 minutes apart, 7 minutes apart, 7 minutes apart. So within about 7 minutes or so, at least right now. We all about that money, man. We all about them gains. Okay, so thank you. Antonio says you're most welcome. Okay, guys. Anything else before I go? Once again, luxordinal.com is like your unisat.io. Here is where you will be inscribing your cursed inscriptions. You go to cursedordinals.com. This is where you could verify your cursed inscriptions because there's no other way to really see this. You're not going to see it come into your wallet like me. And I also, remember I told you, oh, God. If you're not careful, you're going to find yourself like me. See this? This is not the correct one. Why did I do this by accident? Because after I clicked this, look at it again. After I click this box, cursed inscription, sometimes it unchecks on its own. Okay? So now when I sent the payment, and as I told you guys, leave the tab open after you've processed and sent your payment for the cursed inscription, this is going to populate. And what populated was not cursedordinals.com, but regular ordinals.com. And I wondered why. And when I went back to the page, it showed me this was unchecked. Okay, guys? So when you click this and you use whatever wallet your Taproot wallet is, in my instance, it was Unisat, it's not going to show here. There's no indexer. So this was something that was a mistake. Don't get fooled. So what I did here now was, by accident, because this was unchecked, I pretty much essentially minted this one here. Sorry. This one here, what's it? Cursed. I think it was CRSD was the ticker. This is the one that I minted. And that's why I'm seeing this here. But again, this is not the one. I gotta make that clear. Okay? This is not the one because it should not show here. Okay? Hope that's understood in the hood, and it's all good. You know how we do it. Whether I'm busy, whether I told myself I wasn't going to make content, I was going to focus on the research to bring you guys some real alpha, some real value, I gotta drop my plans. Why? Because we got a potential thing here that can make some people motherfucking rich. I don't know about y'all. I'm all about that money. I'm all about that tech too. If I ain't making money in the process, it's a waste of time. So you know what? There ain't really much left to say other than until the next video, we bring that alpha, we bring that new shit, we send the trends once again. Your ass is on your own, brah. Later.